Careless accusations. The activities of the Maleficarum on my doorstep did not go unnoticed, and now I am in danger of being brought before the Templars myself. A small band of drifters claim to have seen me practicing forbidden art, and they have left to deliver testimony of my alleged deeds to the Chantry. I asked the Mages Collective to find and stop these false witnesses by any means necessary. They were travelling on along the road from Lothering to Denerim, where their lies will seal my fate. Well, if they're false witnesses, obviously we should stop them. If. Gift of Silence. This collective is only successful at the pleasure of the Templars. Their continued devotion to our safety requires certain concessions on our part. In the interest of renewing our relationship with these fine and generous agents of the Maker, we ask that a willing man or woman of character grace our good friends with the gift of lyrium. Yeah, procure 10 lyrium potions. That's a bribe. I'm not having anything to do with that. Herbal magic. Disaster! So consumed have I been in my personal projects that I have neglected to collect vital components of the herbal remedy I use to sharpen my mind for thoughts of the other world. Without it, I am ruined! Ruined! I will humbly reward any who bring me 10... I sold all my deep mushrooms, didn't I? Who bring me 10 bundles of deep mushrooms. With this, I can continue on my quest for enlightenment with a clear mind and fewer bouts with drowsiness and indigestion. May he who accepts this request be showered in riches and love from the Maker's heart. For this noble and selfless act, this is literally my salvation. No, it isn't! It isn't literally your salvation. Literally! Sorry. We'll go with that. The Scrolls of Banastor. Right. In times such as these, one must suspect even his neighbour of the darkest dealings, lest they cast a shadow upon those who labour under the light. I, Jabasto, have heard tell of a cabal of Maleficarum performing rituals in the dark near my sanctum, and I certainly wish to see them brought to justice for their deeds. I hesitate, however, to accuse them of foul sorcery without a full understanding of the trappings, ritual, and appearance the dark magic requires. The writings of the hated Maleficarum Banastor should be suitable. Should a courier be available to procure me copies of the Scrolls of Banastor, I would be appropriately grateful. I don't like the idea of going out and finding these forbidden I'm guessing of forbidden texts and giving them to a mage. Even if yeah, so we're not going to accept that one either. Lake Galahad, no swimming. No swimming. Wait, what? What? Okay. Lake Galahad. The waters of Lake Galahad are steeped in legends. The Avar people say that it was once the site of Belenas, the mountain which stood at the centre of the world, from which Korth, the mountain father, surveyed the earth and sky. But it was destroyed in the battle between Korth and the serpent Nathramar, leaving only a vast crater behind. When the Lady of the Sky saw that Belenas was gone, she wept, and her tears filled the crater, making the lake. The Tevinters believe that the waters of Lake Galahad were blessed by Razikale, god of mysteries, and that those who drank from them were granted special insights. This is why they built the great tower on an island in the middle of the lake, hoping the powers of the lake would aid their magical research. But most of us know the legend of King Calanhad, which gives the place its name. It is said that Calanhad Thearen spent a year and a day in the Tower of the Magi. Each day he drew a single cupful of water from the lake and carried it to the Fomari at the top of the tower. By magic, each cup of water was forged into a single ring of the mail armour the circle gave to Calanhad. In that armour, made from the lifeblood of the land itself, no blade could strike him, no arrow pierce him, so long as he stood on Ferelden's soil. Characters. Ooh, creatures. What have we got? A revenant. Ooh. An entire unit of men, all slain by one creature. I didn't believe it at first, your perfection, but it appears that this is so. We have a survivor, and while at first I thought his ranting's pure exaggeration, it appears to be no simple skeleton. The descriptions of the creature's abilities were eerily similar to those our brothers at Marnas Pel encountered almost a century ago. Men pulled through the air to skewer themselves on the creature's blade, an attack so quick that it was able to assault multiple opponents at once. No, your perfection, what we have here is indeed a revenant, and nothing less. From a letter to Divine Amara III, 571 Exalted. A revenant is a corpse possessed by a demon of pride or of desire, making it amongst the most powerful possessed opponents that one can face. Many possess spells, but most are armed and armoured and prefer the use of their martial talents. They are weak against physical attacks but regenerate quickly, and commonly use telekinesis to pull opponents into melee range should they try to flee. Revenants also have the ability to strike multiple opponents surrounding them, stay at range if possible, and strike quickly. That is the only way to take such a creature down. Characters. Who have we heard about? Connor Guerin. I feel like I'm sleeping, but I guess I'm not. While most of the bands and Arls of Ferelden cart their children with them to the Landsmeet in the interest of eventually marrying them off, Connor has spent his entire life at Redcliffe, and it's hardly surprising the child possessed the gift of magic. By law, he should have been taken to the Circle of Magi at the first sign, abdicating his claim to Redcliffe. Instead, the boy was kept out of public view and his magic hushed up, with disastrous results. All mages are beacons that attract the attention of Fade spirits. Because of this, they are trained and tested by the Circle to ensure that they can withstand attacks from malevolent Fade creatures that seek entry into the waking world. Untrained Connor drew the attention of a powerful demon that tore the veil asunder. Already looked at this one? Yep. What have we got here? Letter from the Blackstone Irregulars. A letter written in careful script addressed to you. Right. Ah, these are... Oh, right. To the inimitable Grey Warden, your deeds have spread since the tragedy of Ostagar, and I find myself in need of one such as you. I am Raelnor, captain of the venerable Blackstone Irregulars, and I hope to win your trust. The Irregulars have come on hard times since the war with Orlais, but I have fought to improve their reputation. Gone are the days of my father's shady deals with unscrupulous nobles in Denerim. No, I have trained a guild filled with honourable men ready to fight for Ferelden, and I am proud to say that I have seen your own Grey Wardens as a sort of model. We are not perfect. My own son advocates a move back to the more lucrative way my father ran the guild. But we are steadfast. It is in this context that I ask you for your help, and I promise we will reward you accordingly. Should you be willing, please find letters in this box, and others like it all over the land, and carry out the requests therein. For this matter, consider requests from my son as if they came from myself. And thank you again, from the bottom of my heart. Whether you choose to assist us or not, you are doing the Maker's work, Warden, and I am honoured to work with you, Raelnor. Blackstone letter of conscription. Dear friend, you are receiving this letter because you or someone else placed your name on an article of conscription, thereby pledging your life to the Blackstone Irregulars. With war looming on all fronts, the Irregulars must build their numbers. We are forced to call upon those who have sworn their assistance to make good on their oaths. Say farewell to your friends and family. While you may return to them, you must prepare them for the possibility that this will be your last day together. Your sacrifice is appreciated. Tauran. Okay, the Mages Collective. Despite the Loyalists' grasp on the Mages' political community, many Libertarians and Equitarians have begun to see eye to eye with respect to the Chantry's role in a Mage's daily life. A growing number of Mages, particularly those whose magic never strays from the Maker's mandate, feel that the Chantry's constant oversight is a burden upon their creativity and their very will, and one that hinders their ability to do their work. These mages, along with a number of hedge wizards who work their arts outside the Chantry's influence, have formed a shadow guild of sorts, a mages collective, wherein members can submit requests and have them seen to without judgment. This collective manages to work in relative secrecy, their members discreet and their clients anonymous. As of yet, this collective has seen no sanction from the Templars, and there has been no sign that its members are practicing magic of which the Maker would not approve. Still, practicing magic outside of the influence of the Chantry is a dream for some and a dangerous notion for others, and many believe that it is only a matter of time before the veil of secrecy is lifted and the Mages Collective is brought to swift and brutal justice. From A Treatise on Magic and Politics by First Enchanter Josephus. Cool. Oh, and Alistair leveled up. So we'll boost his strength. And we will boost, what will we boost now? Survival, I think. So we can cleanse aura, which gets rid of magic. Are there any good ones? Passive. Temperance learned to focus on duty, gaining a large bonus to metal resistance, and activated. Bravery. The warrior's unwavering courage grants bonuses to damage, physical resistance, and mental resistance, as well as a bonus to critical chance that increases proportionally to the number of enemies above 2 that the warrior is engaging. Taunt. Character's precision to defend from all angles. Attackers no longer benefit from flanking. Yeah, these are... Oh, these are passive. Oh, but we should have built boosted dexterity if we wanted the shield mastery. We can do that next time, I think. Death blow. Each time the warrior fells an enemy, the end of the battle seems closer at hand, restoring a portion of the warrior's stamina. I think we'll go with... Yeah, it's do you go kind of slightly more aggressive or slightly more attacky? Bonus to damage. Yeah, it's bonus to damage or no flanking. No flanking, we'll go with that. So, what we're going to do is we'll head back out to the world. Ooh, a wooden chair. Wooden crate, let's see what's there. Extension to Redcliffe. We can't get over there, I don't think. Yeah, lesser warmth palm. Death root. I think we might head to Lothering, and by that I mean we'll send some of our people to Lothering, and then we'll send some. We'll send a few of our companions to Lothering to deal with, if it's still possible to go to Lothering. I think at some point it becomes impossible. Then we'll head back to camp and check on people and upgrade people's equipment as we can. Actually, can we improve Alistair's stuff? No. Oh, that's what you've already got anyway. Yeah, I think he's got the best we can currently give him. The world map, I think. Yeah, so we'll head to Lothering. Oh dear. Oh dear. Huh. I don't remember this. I don't think I've ever had this happen before. Hello, Mr. Adventurer Leader.
Rough travels out here, eh? We even saw Darkspawn on the way in.
Where are you going?
We're delivering a message to the Chantry in Denerim. You?
What's the message about?
We saw a blood mage down near the Brazilian forest. We're off to tell the Chantry about him.
Ah. Oh, these are the false witnesses? This is why I'd like more information about it. Well, I'm here to stop him, aren't I? I'm here to stop you.
I thought you said... Wait, you're serious?
Well, why not let us deliver your message?
I suppose that's alright. As long as it gets there. Stay safe.
Right, we avoided combat. Right, you track down the adventures... Okay. I'd like to know if these people are actually evil. Or am I just unfairly casting aspersions? Are these people actually giving a false witness? Are they actually false witnesses, or are they telling the truth? But the game will not tell me. I'm saddened by that, actually. It'd been good if the game gave you... Admittedly, the question is, who do you trust? Do you trust the wizard, or do you trust these guys? But these guys don't give you any reason to trust them. They're just like, you should... We're messengers. Yeah. No. Wait. Jenny! No! No, it's not Jenny. Her hair's not red enough. Ooh! Small carved statuette, which I think is a gift for Alistair, isn't it? Does it say Alistair? No, I've not worked. I don't know. I think it's his, but I might be incorrect there. Oh yeah, these are the refugees who there's a massive bounty on us, so they want to try and fight us. I'd really rather avoid them. I mean, it's part of the problem with there's kind of two styles of awarding experience. There's the kind of Vampire Masquerade style, or there's the Baldur's Gate style. And Baldur's Gate style, which is this style, which is you get experience for killing people. Helpful refugee.
Ha! You see them soldiers run like frightened children? Way to go!
Okay. Right, who do I need to talk to? This is the problem, is you'd think they'd give me some kind of...
There are many great tales of lost kings who return to their lands to reign in glory.
I am not lost, nor for that matter a king. And there's nothing glorious about me.
You are Merrick's son. You are the rightful king of Ferelden.
We've had this conversation.
I am the son of a star-struck maid and an indiscreet man who just happened to be king.
Yeah.
Look, I can't be king. Some days I have trouble figuring out which boot goes on which foot.
Sounds like a normal king.
Complete fools are made leaders of kingdoms all the time. And you're not a complete fool.
What an
As if
utter
we
relief.
needed more
And
fighting
don't
here.
worry about
Ooh.
the
Don't you see how scared
Kings
everyone
don't need
is?
to dress themselves. That's what advisors are for, isn't it?
And star-struck maids, apparently.
Right, we need to find who this fellow is. We're gonna go to Blackstone Irregulars. Yeah. Pater Grich. So make active. Where's he? Right, the game's not going to tell me. Wonderful! If in doubt, look in the inn. Doggies! Yay. I mean, that's where I'd probably be. Well, I wouldn't be, because I don't drink alcohol, but... Unsubscribed. Peter, what's his face? Oh, Blackstone Irregular. Oh, there's some of you here.